Once again, we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. Next 48 hours, we're going to get the tea on your love life. You think what, bitch? In this special, we're going to do the next 48 hours, all signs, all the way from Aries to Pisces. We're going to get the tea on your love life. Get in here, your girl is live. Happy fantastic Friday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Get in here, we are live. I'm going to get started. I'm going to dig in because your girl she got a date. You like, what, bitch? Don't rush us. Do not rush us, Terry Lady, because you skipped Libra yesterday and did. I just did Libra reading because I can't believe I did that. But I won't skip y'all tonight, Libra. Get in here, guys. I am live. All signs, all the way from Aries to Pisces. Next 48 hours, weekend read. What's the tea in your love life? We're going to get in. We're going to get started because your girl got to get out of here. So we're going to get started. I'm using a whole bunch of oracle decks, child. Just a whole bunch of shit. All right, Aries. What's the tea in your love life in the next 48 hours? Get in here, guys. Thank you for rocking with your girl. Thank you for the timestamps. That means so much to me. You like, well, bitch, do what you do and we're going to do what we do. I appreciate y'all. Get in here. Your girl is live. I am not doing a mic. I don't have time for that interference shit. I don't have time for that. This is not football, period. We're not going to do no interference, no nothing. So I'm gonna wing it. Get in here. I'm raw and uncut. So I looked at my video yesterday and I just realized, cross watchers, this is not the home for you, period. Because the way my mouth is, I've been shitting on bitches. Shitting on you, cross watchers, and I apologize, period. But this is not your channel. I do have another channel. Y'all check me out at Cross Watchers Tarot. Your girl is live and in living color. It's raw and uncut. So Cross Watchers, take y'all ass over there, period, because this is not where you want to be. I promise you. So let's get into it. Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries. All right, Aries, let's get started here. Let's find out. Next 48 hours, Aries. What's the tea in your love life? What's the tea in your love life, Aries? Oh, you got somebody that's thinking about you. They crying over you, Ram. I'm missing you, Aries. This is a past person here. This is a soul contract. This is your soulmate here. They didn't hit rock bottom, Aries. They could have spent some time in jail. Their life is falling apart. They got some legal issues and shit, but yet they still got time to think about you. Like, isn't that something? Their priorities is fucked up. Aries, you feel like that this person's priorities is fucked up because their life is hitting rock bottom, and yet they can't stop thinking about you. You're like, well, Terry Lady, the way my love is set up, it's exciting. But this person here, this is a past person that can't stop crying over you. They missing you and shit. This is somebody that feels like this is a soulmate connection here. They didn't hit rock bottom. You like, well, the way my love is set up, I'm not set up for the bottom. This is somebody that hit rock bottom. Their life is clean, falling apart here. But they miss you. But they played mind games and they were very fucking immature and they missed their shot with you. Ciao. So the next 48 hours, the tea on your love life is somebody is crying over you, Aries. This is a past person here that they feel like it's a soulmate contract between the two of y'all. Aries, we done signed a soulmate contract. You're like, well, take it up with Jesus, period. Call the angels and take it up with Jesus. This person's life didn't hit rock bottom since you walked away. You knew you was going to take that magical energy with you. You're like, all my shit come with me, Terry Lady. I don't leave nothing behind. This is the person that still, the intimacy, the sex was great. And when you pull that away, Aries, you fuck their whole life up. You got that fuck a person's life up sex. You're like, I know the Terry Lady bird. I know what I possess. Well, you didn't fuck somebody's life up. When they feel like it's a soul contract and y'all both signed in the afterlife and they don't understand why you trying to revoke on the contract. You like, well, take it up with Jesus. Ciao. All right, Aries. What else for Aries? This is somebody that's crying over you. They feel like that y'all have a soul contract and it's time for you to fulfill your contract, and you feel like they need to take it up with the universe, because at this point you won't be fucking with them. Ooh, this is you hustling. You making it rain. Yeah. Aries is focused on their money, child. This is somebody here that was always partying. This is somebody here that was cock blocking your success. They don't got no car or nothing. You like, that is correct. You think I'm finna even, child? You getting money, and this is somebody that's for the streets. Meanwhile, you getting money. I got monitoring spirits, little nets flying all around. I'm about to get them now. I'm about to get them. This is somebody here, they could have fucked up your reputation. Or will fuck up your reputation, because a lot of you guys here, your light outshine they demons. As soon as you get in the car, you see Lucifer, you like, that is correct. Driving, I see Lucifer in the driver's seat. We getting ready to go get some chicken. Ciao. You making money. The next 48 hours, you have a past person that is really messed up over you. They feel like it's a soulmate contract. Their life is falling apart. They could have spent time in jail, or they got some legal issues. They going through it, Aries. Meanwhile, you making money and you sitting pretty and shit. And you don't want to be bothered. Child. Let's get your advice. Next 48 hours, you got somebody going through it. They feel like this is a soulmate contract, and they can't stop thinking about you. They feel like you got that next level sex. They want to be intimate with you. Advice for Aries. What is this? Oh, you got sacrifice in reverse here. Over-sacrificing yourself or giving too much and receiving too little is going to fuck you up. You like, that is correct. That's why I don't want that. Spirit is saying, don't over-sacrifice yourself in relationship. You lose yourself every time if you don't set clear boundaries. This person feels like you guys have a soulmate connection. They feel like their life is falling apart, but yours was too. You was losing yourself in the connection. You were losing yourself in the connection. Now that you're out, they're losing themselves. Child, you're very successful. You got money on the horizon, and don't you dare sacrifice Ben Franklin for this. You like, I know, can do. I will never sacrifice Ben. Child, Spirit is saying, don't sacrifice your success. Do not sacrifice your money. And for somebody here that gave too little and you gave too fucking much. Child, that's it. Let's see who you're dealing with. I got heavy Aries, I got Cancer, I got Scorpio, and Libra on the board. Could be any signs, but these are the heaviest. Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, and Aries. This is somebody here you moved on from. You could have a family with this person, or this is just a past person that's still thinking about you. They're still in your energy. They want to balance it out with you. They feel like it's a soulmate connection, but it's too late. It's too late. That soulmate trained and already, I just heard derailed. Child, they didn't crash the train. You like, that is correct. That's why I told them to take it up with Jesus. I got heavy Libra, I got Scorpio, I got Aries, and Cancer. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus. All right, Taurus, you are up next. Taurus, let's find out, next 48 hours, what's the tea? Hey, y'all, happy Friday. Get in here. Your girl gonna get in and get out. You like, you better not slip, you better not skip us. Not one zodiac sign. Bird. I'm gonna do my best. All right. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus. All right, Taurus. Let's find out. What's the tea in your love life in the next 48 hours? What's the tea in your love life in the next 48 hours, Taurus? What's the tea? You got planning, texting, phone call, meeting up. You got dating, new love, options. You back on the market here. You got conflict, making amends, positive outcome, sick and tired, cycles. You have made a decision to walk away from a motherfucker that you keep giving a second chance. You made a decision, Taurus. You could have put yourself back on the market. Or they did, is what I just heard. But for the next 48 hours here, somebody here wants to make amends, and somebody has made a final fucking decision. It is over. They could have had options, then put their whole self back on the market while they was with you, Taurus. You're like, this is correct. What in the Kroger is this? What in the Walmart is this? This is somebody that had options. They could have been dating. And now they want to make amends with you. But you have made a final decision and you are healing. So your T is somebody's planning to hit you up. This is somebody that had options, Taurus. They want to make amends with you, but you have made a final fucking decision to focus on you and to heal. You be damned if you go back to this shit. A lot of you guys could have new love and you dating already. Damn, Taurus, you got somebody in the next 48 hours that want to make amends with you, but this could have been a dog. Or a lot of you guys, they could have a dog. You are sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you have made a decision to focus on your fucking self. Because this person was playing any, mini, miny, mo. Pick a Taurus by the toe. You like, this is correct. And I don't even do that nursery rhyme shit, Taurus. I couldn't even talk. You don't even do that nursery rhyme shit. And they was playing games with your mind and your heart and your stability and your structure and your fucking foundation. You like, keep going, Terra lady. And so now you done put yourself on the market and you got some food that's been planning to hit you up and shit in the next 48 hours, wanting to meet up with you and make amends with you. You're like, I won't be taking no dogs back at this moment. I won't be taking a puppy back. So the next 48 hours, the T is, you got somebody, a dog, that want to make amends. They want to compromise. They want you to hear them out. They want a positive out. I want to come home, Taurus. You like, you ain't no home to come to, bird. There's no home for you to come to. Somebody want to come home. I just heard somebody else is there. Child, Taurus. You back on the market. You got new love. Either that or somebody was acting like, this person was acting like they had options and they was single. So now it's your turn. Ooh, the next 48 hours is going to be sticky over there. Let's get you some T cards. What's the T? Well, this person could have messed up your reputation here. This is somebody that messed up your reputation, or they just got a bad reputation here. They always in the damn streets. Always partying. Always got a drink in their hand. You like, that is correct. They ain't got no vehicle or nothing. Always Ubering somewhere to get a drink. And they want to make amends with you. You got somebody with no car that want to make amends with you. This was a dog that you have got tired. You made a decision on this person. You are healing yourself. They were unsure about you, and now you're unsure about taking them back, period. You like one uncertainty for another. Ciao. All right, Taurus. Let's get your advice. Let's get your advice. A lot of you guys could be having you could have somebody new. But you got somebody that wanna make it right. They was uncertain about you and now you're uncertain about them. Advice for Taurus. You got coexist. And wealth in reverse. You have learned to live without this person. You feel like that they're going to slow your money down. balance here at the bottom of the deck. You feel like that you are okay by yourself. With this coexist here, y'all, you feel like that if you get back together with this person, your money, somebody's over focusing on their money. You could be working on your money and you feel like you can do it by yourself now. And you feel like this person have not learned a lesson. You feel like they have not learned a lesson. If you balance it out with this person here, your finances is going to go down the tube. Child. That's what Spirit is saying here. That's your advice. If you get back with this person, your wealth is in reverse. Somebody's overthinking about money. Let's see who you're dealing with. Oh, I got Aquarius that fell on the floor. I got double Scorpio and double fucking Aquarius. Double Scorpio and double Aquarius here. Child. This could be somebody that you have a family with here, but they haven't changed. And they want to heal it with you. A lot of you guys are healing, or you have already healed, and you got somebody new. They were uncertain about you, and now you're uncertain about them. One uncertainty for another is what I just said. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemstone. All right, Gemini, you are up next. Let's get your reading, Gemini. Let's find out what's going on with you. If you're just getting in here, guys, like the video, comment below, subscribe to your girl's channel, support the channel, guys. You're welcome. I'm going to try to pay attention to the chat. You like, well, bitch, good. Because if you would have paid attention to the chat, you would have known Libra was left out. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemstone. All right, Gemini. Next 48 hours. What's the tea? You got somebody that you're in no contact with. You block this person. You cut off all communication. And a lot of you guys are like at the spa and shit, relaxing. Meanwhile, somebody wants to reconcile with you. Somebody that you have blocked want to reconcile with you. They crashing the fuck out while you sitting on the table getting a massage. You like, I wouldn't have it any other way, Terra lady. This is somebody that you are okay not talking to. And meanwhile, they not okay not talking to you. They just want to talk to either you or the twin. You like, neither one of us is available. Neither one of us is available. Child. This is somebody that everything is crumbling. Their whole life is falling apart. And if you would just pick up the phone, you're like, I am not. What in the Captain Save-A-Hole is this? I cannot save any. I don't have a cape, Terra lady. This is somebody that life is falling apart. They're crashing out, and you won't even pick up the phone. You won't even reconcile with them. You okay with them not talking to them. You actually getting a massage and a facial. You're like, well, I got to get ready now. I got to get ready. This is somebody that was hiding their true feelings. They were hiding their true feelings on how they feel about you. And now you just don't want to hear their feelings. You like, that is correct. They had an opportunity to feel. Now you're not feeling at all. You like, that is correct. I'm just as cold as ice. Ciao. Gemini, this is somebody here that was hiding their true feelings. They didn't tell you how they feel. And now that you're gone, they want to tell you how they feel. And they can't get through because you blocked them. And you're okay not talking to them because you cut off all communication. You're like, I know it. I did it. Ciao. Next 48 hours, somebody is crashing out while you getting a facial at the spa. Don't give a fuck. And they want to reconcile, and they just want to talk to you, Gemini. You're like, well, talking to me ain't going to stop nothing. No bad shit from happening to them. I'm not God. I'm not the Most High. But they just want you to care a little bit. You're like, what in the Care Bears is this? Somebody wants you to care about their feelings and their emotions and just have some empathy. You're like, I don't have none of that. I'll check with the twin and see if they have some, but I don't. Child. Somebody's crashing out. Somebody that you in no contact. You have blocked this person. You gave them silent treatment and you okay with it. You really, really good with it. You're like, I know I am. There's somebody that was hiding their feelings. They hit rock bottom. If you would just answer the phone, you would like... Somebody that's going through it. They going through it. They going through karma and they think you're going to make it better, Gemini. You're like, well, I don't like to get involved with universal things. Oh, my goodness, Gemini. Ooh, Gemini. Somebody's going through it. They want to reconcile with you. They think that your love will make it better. You're like, I don't think so. But you don't think so. You keeping your love to yourself. Let's get your advice, Gemini. Next 48 hours, somebody crashing out. Meanwhile, you at the spa getting your nails and your feet done. You getting your beard shaved. And you getting all groomed up and shit. And somebody falling apart. You know, but tell them be safe down there. Oh. All right, Gemini. Advice for Gemini. Decision making is in reverse. A lot of you guys here, this person didn't make a decision on you. Success is in reverse. That's why it didn't revert. It didn't work. Leadership. This is, a lot of you guys, you're on top. And this person here, they want to reconcile now that you're on top. But they did not make a decision on you. And that's why the relationship didn't work. You like, that is correct. We could have climbed, we could have got to the top together. But I had to do it with the twin and by myself. It was just me and the twin. This is somebody that could not make a decision on you, Gemini. And that's why it didn't work. But now you're in a position of power and they want to reconcile with you. And they want to support you. But your spirit is saying no with the teamwork in reverse. Do not team up with this person. Do not team up with them. Because now that you're in a position of power, now they can make a decision on you. You are the twin. They wasn't sure about you. Like, that is correct. There's two of us. You could have picked one of us. Ciao. Let's see who you're dealing with. I got heavy Sagittarius. I got Gemini. I got Libra and Leo. Leo, Sag, Gemini, and Libra on the board. This is somebody that you blocked. You cut them off and you're okay with it. Because they couldn't make a decision on you. And that's why the relationship did not work out. And now they're crashing out because they were hiding their feelings. And now that you're cold and detached, they're falling apart. They falling from the sky like little Skittles and shit. You're like, well, taste the rainbow. Ciao. All right, Gemini. I'm going to move on to Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer, Roni. All right, Cancer. Get in here, Cancer. You are up next. All right, Cancer, Roni. Let's find out next 48 hours. What's the tea in your love life? What's the tea in your love life? All right, Cancer, you up next. What's the tea for my Cancer brownies? Oh, toxic people with addictions. This is your ex that put you in a love triangle. They were playing mind games here, analyzing you. They feel like it's unfinished business. You got toxic people here. It could be more than one person here that was unfaithful. They could have put you in a love triangle. But they're watching you. They're analyzing you. They feel like it's unfinished business. But again, no contact. You are chilling. You are okay cutting this person off. Meanwhile, you got a fucking stalker on the loose. Next 48 hours, you got a stalker on the loose. A stalker that shit backfired. They got egg on their face. And they on the loose stalking you. You're like, what in the scrambled eggs is this? You got a toxic individual on the loose that put you in a fucking Third party. They were playing mind games. They're analyzing you. They're watching you. Meanwhile, you don't give a fuck. They feel like it's unfinished business between the two of you guys. They want to reconcile, but you don't give a fuck. You about to get your hair done. You scheduled to get your nails done. You getting a facial. Your shit gonna be groomed tomorrow. And you getting a massage. You like, that is correct, and I'm going out. Well, they are stalking you. They're calling you from unknown numbers. They're stalking your internet. I don't know if this is the third party or what, Cancer, but somebody is stalking you. This is a toxic individual on the loose in the next 48 hours. You're like, what in the world is this terrible lady? You got a stalker on the loose. They feel like it's unfinished business. And I just got this. If you were dealing with somebody to put you in a third party situation, their person feels like it's unfinished business. Meanwhile, Barbara and Brian is stalking you like they still after me, Terra lady. They still after your fucking ass. They getting madder and madder. Like, well, shame on them. And you don't give a care. You don't even want this person. You like, that is correct. If Barbara don't get herself together, what in the world is Brian doing? Well, their person wants you. They want to reconcile with. They want forgiveness and a second chance. But you happy. You have taken your power back from this third party shit. And you're not going to even engage in this anymore. So the next 48 hours, you got a stalker on the loose. This is a toxic individual. They put you in a third party situation with a toxic person that they're fucking dealing with. That's been analyzing you, trying to play mind games, thinking that you're in competition with them, but you don't care, Cancer. You like, that is correct. I could care less about them. Well, that person wants to be with you. They feel like it's unfinished business. I want to reconcile with you, Cancer Roni. You like, what in the toxicity is this? But they want to bring a toxic person with them. You have taken your power back. You're not dealing with this. So the next 48 hours, you got a toxic individual that puts you in a third party. Not only are they toxic, but the person that they're dealing with is toxic too. You like, this two toxic individuals stalking you in the next 48 hours. They still think that they playing chess over checkers, but you're not even playing a game. You like, that is correct. I don't even play games. Cancer. You have taken your power back. You're not even dealing with this. What's your advice? Advice for Cancer. Whoever put you in a love triangle, they put you in a toxic love triangle. You're like, that is correct. It's on fire. It was a toxic love triangle. Now that you out, they still won't let you go. Advice for Cancer. Let's see what this is, Cancer. Oh, you got security in reverse. You may be feeling you may not feel safe about the situation. Or Spirit is warning you, emotional healing here. You're not going to be safe. If you heal it with this person here, Cancer, I don't feel like you're going to be safe. Because this person is, who this person is connected to. If this person even get away from this person, who they're connected to is not good. Ooh, let's see what this is. Leadership here and creativity in reverse here. Yeah, this person is going, if you even decide to get back with this person, their person is going to try to block this. You'll never have peace in the situation. You will never be able to step into your power. With the change in reverse is not going to change with this past person. There's no way, because they're tied to a toxic situation, Canceroni. Spirit is saying. You're not going to be protected in this situation if you heal it with this person. Barbara crazy as hell. Brian is willing to fight for their situation here. Let's see who you're dealing with. I have heavy Virgo, I have Gemini, Libra, and Leo on the board. Gemini, Virgo, Libra, and Leo on the board here. You got toxic individual here. They feel like they have unfinished business with you. They could have put you in a love triangle, but they're connected to a very toxic person that wants to win. But you're not competing with them. You cut off all communication. You don't even want to be bothered with this shit. But Spirit is saying if they want to come back to heal it with you, do not heal it with this person because they have made a deal with the devil and they're trying to get you down there with Satan. You're like, what in the hell is this? Child. All right. Let's move on to, who we on? You're like, well, bitch, you better think, period. Don't you skip none of us. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Lucky Leo. All right, Leo. Next 48 hours, Leo. Oh, my forehead's so shiny. Next 48 hours, Leo. Let's find out. What's the tea in your love life? What's the tea in your love life? Guys, make sure if you're just getting in here, like the video, comment below, share my shit, all that good stuff. You like, we'll see what we can do, Sarah lady. Focus. I am focused, guys. I'm focused. Leo. Next 48 hours for Leo. It was somebody that was playing mind games. This person here is somebody avoiding you here. They want to reconcile too. They feel like that this is a soul contract. Somebody is avoiding a soul contract. Somebody is playing mind games. And they're avoiding somebody's avoiding, next 48 hours, you got somebody here that's playing mind games. Somebody's avoiding reconciling with you. It's a soulmate connection. But somebody's unsure. Somebody feels like you just want them for sex. Or you feel like they just want you for sex. Somebody feels like, in the next 48 hours, Leo, somebody feels like that they have a soulmate. So somebody's avoiding a soulmate connection here. Because somebody feels like if they reconcile, somebody's playing mind. Somebody don't trust somebody, Leo. You like that? It's my boo all on the board. Somebody your boo don't trust you. They're avoiding this connection. You guys could be in no communication. This is a soul contract, a soulmate connection. But this person is avoiding the connection because they feel like that you playing mind games. They feel like that you're going to juggle them. They feel like you just want them for sex. They feel like it's going to be a toxic connection. That's the tea in your love life for the next 48 hours. Somebody's avoiding a soulmate connection. Is what I'm getting, Leo. Look at this net flying dead in my face when I said it. What is this? These monitoring spirits, child. Yeah, somebody here is avoiding a soulmate connection. They don't trust you or you don't trust them. They feel like somebody feels like if they reconcile, they're going to be played. Somebody's playing mind games. They just want them for sex or they're going to juggle them. And I just got this and I got to say it. You're like, well, bitch, say it then. Take your time. I just heard, what's the rush? Child. If you're in a marriage or committed connection here, somebody wants to reconcile with someone else. Somebody has a choice to make. Somebody is desiring somebody else. I don't know who that someone else is, a past person or a third party. Somebody is desiring someone else. And somebody could be trying to play mind games so someone won't reconcile. I don't know what this is. Somebody could be in a toxic connection, playing mind games to keep somebody stuck in a connection. Trying to get somebody not to go towards a soulmate connection. I don't know what this is. But that's for a small few of you. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. But for most of you guys, somebody's avoiding a soulmate connection. This person does not want to reconcile in the next 48 hours because they don't trust you. They feel like you just want sex from them, Leo, or you feel like they want sex from you, and you feel like that they're going to juggle you. And this is going to be a toxic connection. And for others of you that is already in a connection, a marriage, somebody's playing mind games. They want to reconcile with someone else that they feel like they have a stronger connection with. And they need to make a decision because the relationship is turning toxic. All right. Let's get your advice, Leo. Let's get your advice. Let's get your advice, Leo. Advice for Leo. Advice for Leo. Oh, you got risk management and you got innovation in reverse. You got goals. I feel like a lot of you guys, I just heard pay attention to the red flags here. I feel like that for the most part, Leo, this person that you're dealing with, or you need to, with this risk management here, somebody's going to have to make a decision. Somebody's going to have to make a decision, or somebody's going to end up making a decision. If somebody is trying to keep somebody stuck in a connection, then somebody's going to end up making a decision to go towards their goals, go towards somebody that they want to be with. That's for those that's in a connection or that's in a marriage. If somebody's trying to keep somebody stuck, a decision is going to be made or need to be made, Spirit is saying, or will be made by that person that is wants to go towards someone. They're going to make a decision to go towards someone else that they want to be with. If that second story resonates. Now, if the first story resonates here, somebody's going to have to take a risk. Otherwise, a new beginning is not going to happen. Spirit is saying somebody's going to have to take a risk. I don't know if this is your person that has trust issues, that's trying to avoid you because they feel like that you're playing mind games. They feel like that you're going to juggle them. They feel like that they can't trust you. Somebody is going to have to take a risk. Otherwise, it will never happen. And I feel like we got the same scenario in your read yesterday. But in order for something to be successful and something that you guys to come out of conflict, somebody's going to have to take a risk. Let's see who you're dealing with. I got heavy Aquarius. I got Sagittarius, Libra, double Libra, Sag, and Aquarius on the board. Double Libra, Sag, and Aquarius. All right, let's move on to Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo, Roni. All right, Virgo, you are up next. Let's find out next 48 hours in love for my Virgo Ronies. What's going on, Virgo? You like everything, Terra Lady Bird. We about to chill with ours. We about to have a good weekend. All right, Virgo. Let's get you. If you're just getting in here, guys, make sure y'all like the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, guys. If you need a personal reading, you can book on my website at agametarot.com. All right, guys. Let's find out. Virgo. Next 48 hours. What's the T for Virgo? Oh, you got communication coming in. Messaging. Somebody's going to express their feelings to you, Virgo. Oh, this is somebody that got caught. Egg on their face. They're ashamed something backfired. Desire. Ooh, this could have been a third party. Let's give him third party. Rock bottom. Karma, jail issues. Somebody's life is falling apart here. Virgo. The next 48 hours got dating, new love options back on the market. Somebody here that had lots of options here. Lots of options. They're going to come towards you and express their feelings. This is somebody here that's going to message and communicate with you. I'm going through karma, Virgo, Roni, bird. My life is falling apart. This is somebody that you caught cheating on you. They're going to reach out to you, Virgo. They want you to save them. You like, what in the Captain Save a hoe is this? This is somebody that cheated on you. They got egg on their face. You caught them red-handed with the cookies in the cookie jar in their hand. You like, that is correct. Not only did they have the cookies, they had the whole fucking jar. Child. Well, their life is falling apart. And they're gonna call you. I didn't finally hit rock bottom. You're like, well, how does it feel to be at your lowest? I'm not trying to make fun. But this person here is at their very fucking lowest. You caught them red-handed with this desire, sexual pleasures, sexual thoughts. This person had intense feelings and was desiring on somebody else. And a lot of you guys, you got new love. You put yourself back on the market. You like, that is correct, Terra lady. Look at this bug flying dead in my face, child. But you got somebody here that's ashamed. You caught them cheated red-handed. You got that cheater red-handed. You like, one thing's for certain, two things for sure. Virgo's like AI. They can smell a cheater. You like, sure can. I can sniff them out. They're going to hit you up and express their feelings. They're going through karma. Their shit is falling apart. And they want you to come say, put your cape on, Virgo Roni, and come get me. You like, my shit is in the cleaners, period. I can't save a soul this weekend. A lot of you guys, you got new love. You back on the market. You are loving on yourself and you finally happy. And they regret fucking you over. You're like, I knew they would, Terra lady. They regret it. Because you caught them red-handed, Virgo Roni, didn't you? Child. But they're going to hit you up in the next 48 hours. That's the tea. This is somebody that you caught red-handed with the cookies and the jar in their hand. You like in their lap, Terra lady. In the lap. Child. Ooh, Spirit is saying stay strong with this courage that flew out. What else for Virgo? You got a lot of strength here. With the support in reverse, you may feel isolated, unable to accept. A lot of you guys are not accepting help from people. Competition here. A lot of you guys, this person put you in competition here. They put you in competition. They created problems in your life. They fucked up the relationship. They did this. So you need to stay strong and you need to fucking move on. You do not need this person's help. You do not need them to support you. You do not need them to do anything for you. Period, Virgo. What's the bottom at the day? Growth. You had already grown. Communication here. This person wants to communicate with you, but you have already outgrown this situation here. You have healed, Virgo. They messed the relationship up. You didn't, Virgo. So it's not your fucking job to fix it. You're like, well, you know, Terra lady, I am good at fixing shit, but not this. This is not for you to fix. Nope, 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 nope. Let's see who you're dealing with. Heavy Cancer. I have Virgo on the board. I got Scorpio and Sagittarius, Virgo, Scorpio, and Cancer on the board. Spirit is saying have the strength and the courage to move on. They fucked the relationship up by putting you in competition. You caught them red-handed. You can't unsee. You gonna lie to you? You like, that is correct. I'm not gonna lie to me. I seen you. I caught you red-handed with the cookies and the jar in your lap. All right, let's move on. Who we on? Libra. Sun, rising, Venus, lucky Libra. Get in here, Libra. You are up next. Hold on, guys. Let me go turn this air on. It is hot. Hold on. All right. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Lucky Libra. Get in here, Libra. I'm sweating a little bit. Get in here. Got my little candles going. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra. Next 48 hours, what's the tea in your love life? Next 48 hours for Libra. Ooh. Ooh, Libra. Ooh, you got spiritual attack. You got karma, divine intervention, facing their demons. You got red flags, signs, cheating, deception, deuces. Fighting, trust issues. Ooh, y'all fighting over there, Libra. Somebody's receiving karma. Somebody is receiving karma for lying, for cheating. Somebody's getting ready to walk away from a situation here. Ooh, they put you in a love triangle. They put you up in a triangle. Now they're going through karma. And you getting ready to walk away. You getting ready to leave somebody. Somebody getting ready to get left in the next 48 hours. You like it ain't going to be me, Tabby Lady Bird. Libra, you getting ready to leave somebody in the next 48 hours? But somebody's getting ready to pay attention to the red flags. And they're out of there. Somebody's getting left in the next 48 hours. There's been some fighting here about a love triangle. Y'all, somebody's there. Y'all been over there fighting, Libra. You like, this is correct. We've been going head up. Somebody's been fighting over a third party. Child, Libra, who winning? You like me? I bust their head to the white meat, child. Libra. Y'all over there fighting and shit about a third party? Somebody paid attention to the red flags. Spiritual attack. You got karma, divine intervention. Ooh-wee. It's a lot going on the next 48 hours. You're like, that is correct, Tamara Lady. It's a whole roller coaster. Y'all fighting over a third party and somebody getting ready to walk away. Ooh-wee. That's what's going on in your love life the next 48 hours. Somebody been unfaithful. Somebody been cheating. I just heard scallywag. Oh my God, Libra. Ooh-wee. Ooh, is somebody upset? Somebody's obsessed with somebody? Somebody's thinking about a past person that they're obsessed with, Libra. What in the world is this? You're like, bitch, you see what it is, first. We fighting over here. Ciao. All right. No wonder I see y'all got, oh, you like, don't say nothing, just read the cards. All right, what's your advice, Libra? Ooh, you got leadership, you got emotional repair, you got intimate relationship, and you got planning here. Bottom of the neck is harmony here. Spirit is telling you to heal. A lot of you guys could be businesswomen or businessmen, but Spirit is telling you to heal here. A lot of you guys here, you could be trying to heal a relationship with someone that you have a family with. Somebody's trying to heal a relationship with somebody they got a family with. But somebody's cheating. There's a third party here. There's a third party. But so your advice is you need to, with the emotional repair, you need to heal. It's time for you to heal here. It's time to walk in your own power, Libra. It is time to walk into your own power at this point. Focus on your career. Spirit is telling you to focus on your career and heal from all of this. It's time for you to heal, Libra. It's time for you to heal and focus on yourself and take care of yourself. Because y'all over there fighting and shit. It's been cheating and third party. I just heard self-esteem. Your self-esteem, your self-esteem, your self-fucking-esteem. All right, Libra. Let's see who you're dealing with. I got heavy Virgo. I got Aquarius. I got double Virgo. Aquarius and Aries. Double Virgo, Aquarius, and Aries, Libra. But Spirit wants you to heal. Stop trying to fight for somebody that ain't fighting for you is what I just fucking heard. You know, but bitch, come on now. We waited this long for this? Yes, we did. I'm telling you what I just heard. Stop. And I got ringing in my ear when I said it. Okay. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorps. All right, Scorpio. Get in here. Get in here, Scorp. You are up next. All right, Scorpio. Let's find out. What's the tea? Next 48 hours for Scorp in your love life. Ooh, no contact, block, silent treatment, cut off communication. Ooh, you got snooping, watching, drive-by, psychic readings, stalking your social media, pictures, regrets, reminiscing, missing you. This is somebody ain't got no job. They could be living above their means, but they're unemployed and they're stalking you. They're watching your pictures. Next 48 hours. You got a brokey in your energy that's unemployed, watching your pictures. This is somebody that you have blocked. I ain't got no job, Scorpio, so I'm going to stop you. You like, what in the world is this? What in the unemployment is this? I just heard enlist in the army or something. That could mean something to a lot of you guys. Enlist in the army. But you got an unemployed person that could have been living above their means, that is reminiscing about you. They're missing you. They could have a bald head, but this is somebody that's looking at your pictures. They're snooping on you. They could be getting psychic readings or tarot readings. They could be watching tarot, but they're stalking your social media. I'm driving by your house, Scorpio. You're like, well, keep going, Purr. Don't you dare stop here. This is somebody you're in no communication and you okay not talking to this motherfucker. You so okay. You cut off communications and you okay not talking to them. Well, they're not okay talking to you. They snooping on at your shit and everything. They're at your house. They driving by your house. They're stalking your social media. This person is getting readings on you. Scorpio, in the next 48 hours, this is somebody here that regrets how they treated you. They miss you now. They're looking at your pictures. Ooh, this could be somebody here that was a liar, deception. They was living a double life. They were one way around you and one way around someone else. This could have been somebody that had sexuality issues too. I just heard taste the rainbow. Child. They trying to see if you got somebody new, Scorpio. You like the way my love is set up. You know I got somebody new. This is somebody that's trying to see if you got somebody new. They stalking you to see if you got somebody new. This is somebody you're not talking to. They're looking at your pictures. They're in deep regret. They miss you. But they was living a double life. And you're not with that, Scorpio. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. Scorpio needs some loyalty. They can't fuck with nobody that they have to look after. This person was living beyond their means. They didn't have a job. And they had the nerves to try to cheat on you. Ooh, did they cheat on you, Scorpio, for me to say that? But they stalking you. Next 48 hours, they watching you. They're trying to see if you got somebody new. I just heard they know you missing somebody. Child, do they know that you missing somebody that you in no contact with? Oh my God, Scorpio. All right, what's your advice? Ooh, you got separation that flew out. Did it want to come out in reverse? How you want it? Ooh, in reverse. You may be holding on to a relationship that already ran its course, child. Somebody's stalking somebody that they in no contact with. Somebody missed this person. I don't know if this is you or if this is your person, but somebody is stalking somebody. This is somebody here that is unemployed. They could have been living a double life, and that ain't got shit. And they watching you to see if you back on the market, or you watching them to see if they back on the market and they got options. But anyway, somebody is still holding on to another relationship or a person. Somebody's emotionally procrastinating and stagnant, wanting to balance it out with somebody that set boundaries. Ciao. Somebody needs to let go of a relationship if they want to balance it out with somebody that set boundaries. Nothing is going to fucking change, Scorpio. If this is somebody here that you set boundaries because they were in another relationship, they're going to have to leave that one they with to start a new one with you, or you do. You're like, what in the Ursha is this? You know what? Ursha is a Scorpio. Somebody's holding on to a relationship and holding on to you, or holding on to a relationship and holding on to somebody else that you're in no contact with, and nothing is going to change until somebody decides. You can't have two people sleeping in my bed at one time. You like, well, you know what it's called, a threesome, Terry lady. It's been done. Well, not now. It can't be done here. Spirit is saying that you can't hold on to a relationship. Is not good for either you, Scorpio, or for the other person. If you want to balance it out with somebody that set boundaries, something has got to be let go of. You got to get up out of the chair to walk to the door. So you got to leave something behind to move forward, Scorp. Or they do. I got heavy Pisces on the board. I got Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aries. Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces on the board. Could be any signs, but these are the heaviest. But that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Saggy, Watchies. All right, Sagittarius, you up next. Hold on, guys. Let me turn this air off. All right, Sagittarius, you are up next. Well, let me take this time here to thank my haters, because I know my exes and my nexes and my exes people or friends or exes or whoever they with is stalking me. Hey, y'all, hey. I'm glad you here, bitch. Bird on a Friday night watching a bad bitch. Welcome. I just had to put that out there because I'm sick of that. You got the exes stalking your shit. You got they people stalking your shit. You're like, wait a minute. No, you ain't stalking me, Cameron. Crazy. But when you a bad bitch like me and the collective, my people on this, they stalking us, guys. They is stalking the channel. But have no fear. We still gonna get it going over here, period. So you can stalk till your shit fall off, period. You ain't gonna stop nothing. And that's confirmation with my little alarm going off. They stalking. Stalking and talking, stalking and talking. You know, you ain't that bitch if they not talking about you. If they not watching you, you ain't shit. So I want to say welcome, guys. Keep watching me purr because you making me blow the fuck up. You blowing me up. You're like, what in the world is this? We don't want to blow you up, bitch. We're trying to get rid of you. And not. And not. All right. Who we on? Sagittarius. That could have been very, very, that could have been for you too, Sagittarius. You got guilt here. Somebody want to apologize to you in the next 48 hours. They going to message you. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I'm sorry. I just heard that I fucked you over, Sag. Oh, my God. This is somebody that's unemployed, broke, living beyond their means. They put you in a love triangle. They're very, very immature. And they got the nerves to be playing the victim. Oh, the next 48 hours, you got somebody that's finna call you playing the victim. They fucked you over. They feel guilty. Now they're coming towards you playing the victim. Well, Sagittarius, if you just gave me that ass when I asked you to, I wouldn't have had to go cheat on you. You like, what in the world is this? I'm about to bust your head. This is somebody here that's going to play the victim. They're very childish and immature. They're going to argue their way out of getting caught cheating. And you saw them. You like, that is correct, Terror Lady Purr. This is somebody that's living beyond their means. They don't have a job. The only thing they can do is try to persuade you to accept their apology. So that in the next 48 hours over the weekend, you got an apology coming in. This is somebody that feels guilty for putting you in a love triangle. They're going to express their feelings to you because they ain't got shit. And you're their last hope. Last hope. There's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of push and pull with this person. You've been trying to lead a horse to you've been trying to teach an old dog new tricks. You like, that is correct. I've been trying to train this fool forever. A lot of push and pull. A lot of back and forth. They're just too immature and childish to even come up there where you at. You cannot teach an old dog new tricks. This is what this is giving. Somebody has finally reached their lowest level, and now they're running back to you after fucking you over. You're like, what in the world is this? This is somebody you're going to have to pray on. You're going to have to pray. You're going to have to talk to God about this person. You're going to be like, Lord, I know you don't want me to hurt this person, so why did you bring them back to me like this? This is somebody here that needs you right now, Sagittarius. Next 48 hours, you got a childish, immature individual that created a lot of burdens, ups and downs in your life, that's coming back to apologize to you for being unfaithful, for cheating on you, putting you in a love triangle. I'm sorry. I ain't got no job. I lost my job, by the way. Not only did they cheat on you, and feel guilty and is feeling guilty about it, they ain't got no job on top of it. You know, can't get no worse than that. That's what's coming towards you the next 48 hours. A lot of sadness, a lot of remorse, a lot of guilt, a lot of just nothingness. You like just a black hole, ain't it, Terry? Just a black hole of nothingness is coming towards me. All right. You could have fed this person. All right. Sag, let's get your advice. Risk management here. You're going to take a long inventory and list of the fuckery that they took you through. And it's very long. You like, that is correct. I'm going to examine the evidence. Ooh, you're going to examine the evidence. And then you're going to make a decision. Ooh, not to balance it out with them. Challenges in reverse. Look. A lot of you guys here, this person, you're not going to sacrifice anything to this person here. You're going to take a long list and evaluate the problems they brought into your life, and you're going to decide not to balance it out with this person. Spirit is saying Spirit is telling you to look at the receipts, Sag. Look at the receipts. And once you gather all the evidence and see, then you're not going to balance it out with this person. Because the challenges felt overwhelming. And you had to struggle. There was fucking burdens with this person. Look at the receipts. Spirit is just telling you, go and look at the receipts. And you'll put two and two together. You think that is correct. I'm going over them now. Spirit is saying, go over the documents. And you're going to realize you cannot fix shit with this person. The further you dig into how they fucked you over and was okay with it. You're gonna realize I cannot fuck with you ever again. You know how those people that really do their big ones in your life and you look at them like there's absolutely no way I can fucking forgive you. I actually consulted with my spirit guides. I talked to God like 15,000 times and the answer's still no. That's this one here. Let's see who you're dealing with, Sag. I got heavy Gemini, I got Pisces on the board, and I got double Leo. Double Leo, Pisces, and Gemini on the board here. This is somebody here. A spirit is saying, look at all the receipts. Look at all the risks that they took you through. And you're going to realize that I just heard that they never loved you. Ciao. All right. Let's move on to Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cappy, Wappy. All right, Capricorn, you are up next. All right, goats. Next 48 hours. Let's find out what's going on in love with you for the next 48 hours, goats. What time is it? Ooh, we doing good on time, girl. Lit. You like, bitch, you doing a good job. You is doing a good job. You is doing a good job. And is. All right. Capricorn. Oh, shit, Cap. Oh, look what fell on the floor, Cap. Next 48 hours, you got an envious, jealous hater on the loose. You're like, is that for me? Yes. Somebody giving you the evil eye. Somebody giving you the stinking leg, Cap. You're like, what in the world is this? Somebody is evil eyeing you. They is jealous and envious of you. Ooh-wee. Well, you know, Cap, you like, I am the GOAT. I'm the greatest of all times. That sounds about right. This is somebody you walked away from. Ooh. Because they were tied to a toxic connection, is what I'm getting. Ooh, look, who got this? Who fucking got this? Who got this? These same cards. Somebody, I can't remember who it is. I want to say Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart. But somebody here is tied. You walked away from somebody that's tied, that's in a toxic connection. And you're healing. You're healing. You decide to take your power back. Next 48 hours, you got somebody that you walked away from because they were in a toxic connection. They could have been juggling you. That is still missing you. They're thinking about you. But their person here is so mad at you, Cap. They so mad at the GOAT. You like, the way my life is set up, they're going to be straight. This is somebody that juggled you and you walked away. Because they were connected to a toxic person. That was very jealous, very spiteful, and very envious of you. You decided to cut that cord immediately. Well, they're still in your energy. They are still in your energy in the next 48 hours. Let's find out what they want, Cap. But this person is giving you the stinking leg. Who is this person? What do they want with Cap? Secretive, sneaky, mysterious. Oh, this person is what? Oh, look. This person here, in the next 48 hours, their person, if they put you in the third party, you walked away, their person is watching you to see if their person is still fucking you. You're like, what in the world is this? Somebody is still watching a third party to see if their person is still fucking you. I don't know what side of the triangle you're on, but somebody's trying to catch their person in act. Their person could be crashing out, wanting to be with you, but somebody, their person that they're with is crashing out too. You got two crash outs on the loose. Somebody that put you in the third party was very secretive, and their person that they were lying to. They are stalking you. They're very jealous. They're very envious of you. And they fed up, yo. I am fed up with you, GOAT, for being the greatest of all times. How you gonna steal my man or my woman? You like I ain't never stole nothing in my life. I work for everything. All my life I had to fight, child. Well, you gonna have to fight this weekend. Probably, GOAT, because you got a jealous person. Somebody's person is very, very mad at you. Or I don't know if you're on the other side of the triangle and you the one that's pissed at the third party, but somebody pissed at the third party, thinking that that person is still fucking the third party, and they is mad as hell. Child. That's what's happening in the next 48 hours. And if they catch you chilling with that person, they gon' do something with you. You like run up and get done up. This is somebody that's ready for you, Cap. They think you still fucking their person. They think you stole their person. You like, I ain't never stole nothing in my life. I work for everything, Terry lady. Child. Let's get your advice. Advice for Capricorn. I just heard scorn lover. Oh my God, Cap. Be careful. You got a scorn lover on the loose. Somebody wants to be with you and somebody wants to tear you up because that person wants you, Cap. Or replace it. It could be the other way around. I don't know, Cap. Advice for you. You got challenges upright, Cap. Oh, Lord. There's too many. I ain't gonna take all these. What else for Cap? I'll take these. Oh, you got passion in reverse. And you got responsibility in reverse here. Goals in reverse here. Child, what is this? There's a lot of, I don't know. I think if this is you, Cap, that is jealous of a third party and you fed up somebody sneaking around and somebody about to blow a stack. I don't know who this is, but if this is you, Spirit is saying with the challenges, passion in reverse, and the responsibility in reverse, they're saying you can do it by yourself. This person has caused too many burdens in your fucking life here. If you're on the other end of the triangle and this shit is happening to you, and you're mad and jealous and angry at the third party or angry at your person for sneaking around on you, this person caused too much challenges in your life. You don't even love this hoe no more. You are no longer in love with them. Spirit is saying they know that it's going to be a lot of responsibility on you to take on this shit by yourself if you're in a marriage and you have a family. But Spirit is saying that you can do it. You may be uncertain about your future if you decide to get out of a marriage because you have children or you got money tied to it. But Spirit is saying you can do it. You can do bad all by your fucking self. And with the challenges and burdens that the juice is not worth the squeeze. That's what I'm getting here. If you're on the other end of the triangle and you were the third party and somebody's still in love with you, wanting to sneak around with you, meanwhile Barbara or Brian is losing their stack, the juice is not worth the fucking squeeze. Too much challenges. You don't even love this hoe no more. And it's not your responsibility to deal with them or the crash out. Don't take it on. The juice is not worth the squeeze. Let's see who we dealing with, Cap. I got heavy Virgo on the board. I got Capricorn. I got Gemini. I got double Virgo. Capricorn and Gemini on the board. Could be any signs, but these are the heaviest. All right, Cap. Let's move on to Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aqua, baby. All right, Aquarius, get in here, Aqua. You are up next. I am so proud of myself. I've been kind of deep tonight. You like, bitch, you've been the deepest. Purred. I've been deep. I'm channeling my deepest side for y'all. I'm like, well, you doing a good one. All right, Aquarius, you up next. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aqua, baby. All right, Aquarius. Let's find out what's the tea in your love life. Next 48 hours for Aquarius. keep hearing a block me, please. Unblock me, please. Aquarius, don't start with this block party. Do not start with the block party. You're like, you said it, I didn't, Terra Lady. I keep hearing somebody begging you to unblock them. You're like, well, it'll never happen. Child. Next 48 hours for Aquarius. You got red flags. You got signs, cheating, deception. Ooh, you got love affair. You got third party, hooking up, STD. What is this, Aquarius? No contact. I knew it was coming out. Block, silent treatment. You have blocked somebody because they put you in a third party. For some of you guys, they could have been hooking up and gave you something. But you are paying attention to the red. You call somebody red-handed, Aquarius. You got a cheater who wants you to unblock them. You got somebody here that you put you in a love affair here, that put you in a third party. You saw the signs and the synchronicity, and you blocked this person from infinity and back. This is somebody that's still thinking of you. They put you in a third party. You call them red-handed cheating. You blocked them. They want you to unblock them in the next 48 hours. But you're paying attention to the red flags. You caught this shit before it started. I feel. Aquarius can see a red flag from a mile away. Third party, love affair, secrecy, hooking up, all that shit, block. Emotionally unavailable, blocked. Baby mama drama, blocked. Hooking up with other people, blocked. Possibly dirty STDs, blocked. Love affair, third parties, blocked. You're paying attention to the red flags. If the red flag even, if Aquarius even feel like you're fucking around on them, blocked. And you're okay with being by yourself. Aquarius is okay. Aquarius is one of the zodiac signs that don't mind not being with you. They don't mind being by themselves. In fact, we love to be by our fucking selves. So it's a block party. It's a block party. You like, that is correct. I'm having hot dogs, hamburgers, and a barbecue. Come in with your blocks and we can build Legos and shit. Oh, I can't call you back because this blocked. Oh, I can't make a decision on you, blocked. Next 48 hours, you blocking everybody. It's a block party. It's a block party on Aquarius Street. You like, that is correct. I'm bringing the hot dogs. Make sure y'all bring some drinks and shit. We got Hennessy. We're doing Jello shots. Aquarius is hosting a block party. Next 48 hours. And you're okay with it. You're like, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm living my bestest life. Ciao. What else for Aquarius? Oh, you got spiritual attack, karma here. Unemployed, broke, fired, living beyond means, guidance, healing. You listening to your intuition here. You don't want anybody that's going to block you. You are not going through any karma. You are escaping karma by the skin of your chinny chin chin. They could be sending spiritual attacks your way and shit so you can be broke, unemployed and shit. None of that shit's hitting you into the Aquarius. You like, that is correct. It's blocked. You blocking spiritual attacks, broke motherfuckers. A lot of you guys, you are healing. You listening to your intuition. No more toxic connection for you. A lot of people so jealous of you. They sending spiritual attacks. They evil eyeing you because you blocked. You blocked them. You're in absolutely no fucking communication with them because they showed you who they are and you believe them. Blocked. Child, Aquarius. People so mad at you. They send in spiritual attacks. They could be going through karma, but you have blocked everyone. Aquarius is having a block party this weekend if y'all want to come. First. Ooh. You got reconciliation in reverse that was flipped over. Yep, blocked. You're not reconciling with the soul. I just heard rest in peace. Child, are you RIPing people? You're like, that is correct. Goals in reverse. You're not reconciling with them because they slow you the fuck down. Desire. You feel like all they want is sex. And you want somebody that you can actually build with. And you feel like that you are taking a look at all of the receipts that these people have brought, and you decided that you blocked. You taking a look at your inventory, and nothing will do. Get it all out of inventory. You like, that is correct. Blocked. You're not reconciling with the soul. They slow you down financially. You guys are not on the same page. You got different goals from these. Blocked. You like, that is correct. Block the whole reading, Tarot Lady. Block the whole fucking reading. All right, Aquarius, let's see who you're dealing with. I got heavy Cancer. I got double Cancer. I got Aquarius, and I got double Aquarius. I got double Aquarius and double Cancer. This is two people that you moved on from that wants to heal it with you. Blocked. All right, Aquarius. That's what I have for you, Aqua. Let's move on to Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces. Last but not least, my spicy Pisces. Get in here, Pisces. I keep hearing love don't live here no more, Pisces. I heard that yesterday in yesterday's reading. Who are you out of love with? I just heard them hoes. Oh my God, Pisces. I'm not going to do this, Pisces. Well, you're like, well, bitch, close down your mind then. I mean, you in my head. That's what I'm getting, Pisces. Love don't live here no more. Ciao. All right, spicy Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, spicy Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's find out next 48 hours, what's the tea? Besides love don't live here no more, Pisces. All right. What's the tea for spicy Pisces next 48 hours? Ooh, you got rock bottom. Karma. Somebody's life is falling apart, Pisces. Ooh, and they stalking you. Yeah, people fighting over you, Pisces. Ooh, they put you in a third party. Now they want to reconcile with you. They thinking of you. This is somebody that chose wrong. They chose wrong. Now they're stalking you next 48 hours. This is somebody, a past person that's thinking about you, Pisces. This is two people, Pisces. This is two people here. They're hitting rock bottom here. This is somebody that's hitting rock bottom here. They could have spent some time in jail, Pisces. Their life is falling apart. They want to reconcile with you. Then you got somebody stalking you that put you in a third party. Past people is crying over you. Pisces, spicy Pisces, I'm crying over you. You like, there ain't nothing but the spice in your eyes. You're going to be all right. This is people that brought toxic love into your relation, Ooh, wee. This is, you got a toxic individual. You got two people. You got somebody that's in a toxic connection here, that's connected with a toxic person, and you just got a single toxic individual. You like, either way, they both toxic, Tarot Lady. I got toxicity on the board. You do, Pisces. If I strike a match right now on these cards, you go up in flames. You got somebody here that's going through karma. They could have some legal issues. They could be facing some jail time or spend some time in jail. They want to reconcile with you. You got sale number 888. Want to come be with you, Pisces. You're like, what in the next 48 is this? And then you got somebody that's stalking you, calling you from unknown numbers. They had to put you in a love affair here. Third party situation here. They could have been hooking up with other people. Could have gave you something. Well, they crying over you now, Pisces. They want to be with you. But you are focusing on your money. You making it rain. Meanwhile, that they are infatuated with you. Could be a businesswoman or businessman. But they cannot stop thinking about you. Two people here, Pisces. Two people. Oh, they put you in a triangle, though. It was a love triangle. You like, that is correct. That is correct. It's two people on the board here. That's crying over you. They want to be with you next 48 hours. They could be hitting you up. But they are definitely stalking your social media. I am watching you on social media. Like, good. That's the only way you're going to see me is watching me on social media. Somebody put you in a third party. They could have gave you STD. They are stalking your social media. And somebody that has some legal issues. Life is falling apart. They're hitting rock and bottom. They want to get back together with you too. You got two toxic individuals that's on your tail, Pisces. You're like, only I can have two. Not one, it's two, Pisces. Two of them. They crying over you too. It's two past people. They thinking of you. All right, Pisces, what's your advice? Let's get your advice for both peoples, both peoples, Pisces, because this is two people on the board here. All right, let's get your advice, spicy Pisces. You've been spreading that spice around. You like, that is correct, Terra Lady. I am spicy. What about this person that is hitting rock bottom, that's going through karma, that's facing some legal issues? What is Pisces' advice? Coexistence. This person does want to be with you. They want to give you equal give and take, Spirit saying. What else? What else for this person here? Sacrifice, but you're going to have to sacrifice a lot. Ooh, you may even have to sacrifice your new beginning to be with this person. This person comes with a lot, Pisces. They could have some legal issues or their life is just not together. You would literally have to sacrifice a lot to even come down to where this person, you would actually have to come off your throne to come down and sit where this person is. This is almost like you at the grown-up table and this motherfucker at the kid table. You would have to literally get up out of the big people's table, at the grown folks table, and go and mix and mingle with I heard a toddler, child, an immature toddler. You would have so much that you would have to sacrifice for love. You're like, well, I don't see myself sacrificing for love. No, move on, Timberlake. Just move on. All right, let's find out the one that's in a relationship. Ooh, they want to work with you. They're working with someone else, so they can't collaborate with you. There's no way that this can work. There's no way that this can work. They have to make a decision. The other person that's in a connection with someone else that's stalking you, they're working with someone else. They have teamed up with someone else. I just heard Team Barbara. And so there's no way with the collaboration in reverse that Spirit is letting you even work with something like this. With the intimacy in reverse here, they are in a loveless connection. That's not working. But they have to make a decision. They have to make a decision on you, Pisces. It's almost like they have to, you got to get out of the chair to walk to the fucking door. You got to put something down to go towards something else. You got two toxic individuals in the next 48 hours that's in your energy over the weekend, Pisces. Ciao. Let's see who you're dealing with. I got heavy Scorpio. I have Virgo on the board. I have Leo and I have Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, Leo, and Scorpio on the board, Pisces. These are two toxic individuals here. One that you would have to sacrifice a lot just to make sure the relationship work. You would have to get out the big girls table or the big boys adult table to go down to the kiddie table to even be able to mix and mingle with this person. The other person that's in a relationship has to let somebody else go in order to come be with you. Those are your choices. All right, spicy Pisces, that's what I have for you guys. If the reading resonated with you, like the video, comment below, subscribe to your girl's channel. I love you guys. Bye, guys.